Producers constantly praise this specific pairing from Moog, and the real reason is that they were designed from the ground up to be two halves of a whole. So much modern electronic music relies on the same static, predictable drum samples. This system offers an escape, creating organic percussion that feels alive. We'll break down each synth's individual genius, then reveal how they combine to become legendary. So, let's start with the foundation. What role does each instrument play in this partnership? Meet the mother. 32. The voice and the brain. It excels at iconic Moog sounds, deep basses, and sharp leads. This is your melodic foundation. A huge part of that character comes from its legendary ladder filter. This is what gives it that warm, rich quality that cuts through any mix. Now meet the DFAM, the drummer from another mother. Its entire architecture is purpose-built for percussion that you can't get anywhere else. The key that unlocks both is their semi-modular design. This means they work right out of the box, with no cables needed. But the moment you plug in a patch cable, a universe of new sound design possibilities opens up. This is where the real magic begins. That term, semi-modular, can sound intimidating. So how does this design actually help creators make better music? Faster? It's the hands-on, one-knob-per-function layout. No menus. Every parameter is right there, encouraging you to find happy accidents. This philosophy extends to their sequencers. The Mother 32 has a deep 32-step sequencer. The DFAM has a simple, immediate 8-step sequencer. This separation is key. One is for deliberate composition, the other for spontaneous creation. But what if you could combine them? The most basic but most critical connection is sync. The Mother 32 can act as the master clock, pulsing to the DFAM so they play perfectly in time. Okay, we've covered the individual parts and the core philosophy. Now, let's patch them together and witness the real power. And here is the answer: control. The Mother 32's advanced sequencer can play the DFAM, going far beyond its built-in 8 steps, patching the M32's gate out to the DFAM's additive clock. In makes every M32 note trigger a DFAM step. This creates intricate, evolving polyrhythms, but the connection goes deeper. They don't just have to talk, they can share their voices. The DFAM's 2 oscillators can be patched into the Mother 32. Suddenly, your Mother 32 is a massive 3-oscillator monster. This makes possible huge drones and textures neither synth could create alone. Between driving the sequencer and sharing oscillators, the patch bay doesn't just connect them. It fuses them into one custom instrument. This sounds perfect, but what about the limitations you might have heard about? Like the DFAM's 8-step sequencer or its lack of MIDI? The beauty of the DFAM's 8 steps is in its clever design. Each step has its own velocity and pitch control, letting you create shifting patterns. You can manipulate the sequence length on the fly and modulate steps to create rhythms that never repeat. This is how you get those organic sounds. And the no MIDI issue on the DFAM? The Mother 32 is the solution. It has full MIDI integration, acting as a bridge to your computer via CV gate. This makes the Mother 32 the ideal starting point. It's familiar, connects to your existing gear, and serves as your entry to the wilder side of synthesis. So when you combine the hands-on nature we saw earlier with the deep patching potential, you get an instrument loved for both studio and live work. Remember how the Mother 32 is the melodic brain and the DFAM is the rhythmic heart? Patching them is like performing cybernetic surgery for a new musical being. This brings us back to our first point. They were designed to complement each other. This isn't just gear, it's an invitation to build your own sound. So what's the final verdict? Why is this pairing considered one of the best ever made? It's because the Mother 32 and DFAM offer a rare, perfect balance. They are simple enough for immediate results, but deep enough for years of discovery. They're more than just instruments. They are a playground for sound that actively encourages experimentation, teaching you synthesis just by using them. Moog even bundles them in the Moog Sound Studio, giving you everything you need. This is clear proof they are meant to be together. So the Mother 32 and DFAM aren't just great synths. They're a powerful, expandable, and endlessly rewarding musical ecosystem.